Greetings, everyone. I am Parreñas and here with my group mates Regis and Valdez. We're going to discuss our case study on Excerpt from Operations Management, Sustainability, and Supply Management. So first, Uber Technologies. Clearly describe and evaluate the competitiveness offered by Uber to its market. How does Uber compete using marketing and operations? Consumers are showing interest in the sharing-based economy in many areas, including lodges or home renting and ride sharing. The demand on transportation is being filled by ride sharing. Rideshare service supports individuals without private vehicles in helping meet their needs, especially in cities without sufficient public transportation. According to Porter, certain companies commonly lose to companies with established superior differentiation or distinction. Kumbaga, may clear na pagkakaiba, distinction, pagkakakilanlan din, and cost advantage in the long run. Sustainable competitive advantage can be achieved by offering products or services that customer perceives as better than the competition regardless of the price, equal in the competition with lower price, or cheaper and better. According to Porter, on his research, Uber's competitive advantage vis-a-vis Porter's generic strategies. Uber remain competitive in the market because they successfully established their organization that have different value in market perceived by their customer. May ibang value sa compare sa market. Uber's competitive advantage is the network effect. It is advantages for Uber, especially in their business platform. It enables them to increase the number of their users. Another competitive advantage of Uber is their brand. Uber's reputation can attract drivers and passengers, meaning drivers and riders would choose Uber first because of its reputation in the market. And next, Uber heavily rely and invest more in the development of their mobile app. Internet and other technological innovation has impacted the pace of change in the environment. It will reflect their growth as well as their competitive performance in the market. The help of technology. And next is innovation in customer relationship management systems helps organizations like Uber to collect mounting information on customers, allowing them to target specific customer, providing individual offers. Kung magsisend ng offers do sa mga customer na na target nila yung mga specific customers to dun sa mga preferred products nila. Next.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Adrienne Regis, and I will discuss to you the question number 2. Uber operates with a strategy. Discuss in detail what these strategies are. So the first opportunity or strategy that we see is Uber grabs this opportunity or using the technology is to improve the new and fastest way to call a driver. So, hindi na sila naghihintay sa daan. So, since a lot of people is capable of using technology, it is much more easier to communicate through their smartphones and other gadgets. So, yun nga, if they are able to request a ride, and with this app, they are also able to track the locations and notifies when the car arrives. So, ito is mas efficient and less expensive. Next is Uber provides other products that suits customers' preferences. So, kailangan nilang malaman yung kanilang target market. Kaya naman nagbigay sila ng ibang product like Uber X, Uber Taxi, Uber Black, Uber SUV, Uber Lux, Uber XL, Uber Pool, which is the most famous service product is Uber X since it is one of the low budget option. Next is the Uber started to have partnership. So, yung Uber ay nag-ooperate na sa mas mahigit 250 cities at 57 countries. Isang rason bakit popular ang Uber ay dahil pinapayagan nito ang customer na mag-contact ng driver na malapit sa kanya or malapit sa vicinity niya. So, pwede din itong gamitin sa paghahanap ng direksyon ng isang driver. And lastly, we have engagement of Uber to promotions. So, para makilala yung brand nila at ginagamit din nila itong promotion to portray its benefits.
Hello, my name is Shania Valdez. So for the question 3, well, in 2018, Uber Philippines announced to cease operations and close its application via email advisory, in which the LTFRB, or National Regulatory Board, ordered to stop accepting and accrediting new drivers under the Memorandum Circular 2016-800 onto their service para po mag-catch up sa mga backlog ng mga ride-hailing permit applications. And yet, the Uber appeared not in compliance with the National Regulatory's order. So, Uber's operations were suspended for a month after the LTFRB issued a show cause order after it was discovered that Uber continued to accept new drivers despite being told to cease. And they were fined for a cost of 5 million pesos. And according to Eileen Lizada, board member of LTFRB, Uber was required to shut down its operation in the Philippines. This closure follows rival Grab's highly publicized acquisition of Uber's Southeast Asian business, and the Philippine Competition Commission issued a statement instructing Uber and Grab to continue operating independently after April 8 as as it investigates the two firms' merger. However, Uber has announced that it has left Southeast Asia and there are no longer personnel in the nation that will support the operation. Next.
Free-to-lay operations management in manufacturing. For food manufacturers, it is an opportunity to connect with consumers with a variety of marketing strategies and types of products. Frito-Lay is a snack food company that is a subsidiary of PepsiCo. So there are, out of their 41 brands, 7 of them produced over 1 billion of sales individually. So some popular brands include Fritos, Cheetos, Ruffles, Tostitos, Doritos, and etc. Next po, our question number 1. In case of Frito-Lay, discuss the application of the 10 decisions of OM and how these decisions help in the efficient production and delivery of their product. Next po, the 10 decision of OM includes the design of goods and services. So the company always tries to innovate or develop company's product design. Kaya nag-i-introduce sila ng mga bago nilang product. So innovating new products will help the business grow and will keep buyers coming back. Number 2 is quality management. Ini-ensure nito na dapat may minimal error yung product, lalo na kung ito ay i-release sa market. One of the dominant factors of Frito-Lay is quality. The evaluation of the quality is conducted throughout the shipment until the delivery of the product. So when the quality of the product is guaranteed, there will be an increase in customer satisfaction, increase of profit, and there will be less waste. Third, the process and capacity design. So when there is same number of workers, kahit mataas ang demand ng product. So they use a high technology machines that can help the process to be more faster. Location strategy. Since ina-aim ng company na makapag-distribute ng fresh product, the more na malapit yung facility sa kanilang resources or sa kanilang raw material resources, yung process ay mas mapapabilis at pati yung delivery. So, yung layout design strategy it is about the designs ng company sa kanilang workflows and facilities where the production step should be easier for the workers to do the process in a short period of time. So next is the human resources and job design. So nire-require po ng company na magkaroon sila ng cross-training so that they will be able to manage a variety of production line. Dito na-identify din yung ina-apply yung smartest and excellence ng isang employee. Nagbibigay din ng free-to-lay ng benefit sa kanilang mga employees katulad ng educational plan, retirement, and medical plan. Next is we have a supply chain management, where supply chain management is another factor that gives success to the company. Frito-Lay should always trust good vendors that can apply high quality material on time to achieve the efficiency of their products. Inventory management uses automations to monitor and control inventory. With a high technology machine, there is a continuous production flow and the inventory is low work in process. Scheduling. Scheduling through flexible approaches in consideration of changes in availability of the employees. So the employees are given working hours with this tight scheduling, they will give more fresh products to the customer. And lastly, maintenance. It keeps all equipment and facilities running smoothly. Since tinatrain nila yung kanilang workforce na ma-identify ng maaga yung problem, so every shift merong mga professional personnel na available. So kapag yung downtime ay na-avoid dahil sa pag-recognize ng mga problema na mas maaga, ma-avoid din yung delay ng production tapos mas kokonti yung expenses nila. Next po.
For question number 2, how would you determine the productivity of the production process at Frito-Lay? What contributes to this measure of productivity? How does the company address productivity issue? Well, in determining the productivity of Frito's manufacturing process, one of the most useful techniques is the multi-factor productivity, which is you have to divide the amount of output produced by the amount of combined input used in production, and including on the combinations of inputs are the labor, capital, time, materials, energy, purchase services, and miscellaneous expenses. As it strives to boost productivity, this unit's major purpose is to reduce costs while increasing production. By minimizing waste and maximizing human and capital resources, the goal can be attained. And the volume of products processed per unit time can also be used to assess the company's productivity. The lower the time it takes to process a product, the higher the firm's productivity. And according to Levinson and Faverson, the Frito-Lay company was meeting sales and profitability goals, but through sales representatives' turnover and low productivity were making it increasingly difficult to meet those goals. Well, to address this issue, Frito-Lay followed the 10 strategic OM decisions and it was successfully implemented, making them the world's largest chip manufacturer in the process. Next.
So on number 3, one of the most important aspects of starting a business is choosing location. The movement of goods and service and how the location will receive the supply is must be considered in choosing location. Another OM decision is to consider is the inventory in which companies or plant will store their goods and product. It is to be considered because the inventory, there are places in which temperature affects their raw materials and it could affect the quality of the product. The economy of the Philippines is largely dependent on agriculture. According to agriculture and fishery statistics, the Philippines has produced a total of 116,783 metric tons of white potato in 2016. In 2019, the production of volume of corn in the Philippines was almost 8 million metric tons, according to Statistica. And it would be great if Frito-Lay would use goods that are near and convenient to them. So issues that may arise is marketing competition. Since newly established company in a different country, it has less recognition. Competition is good because it encourages companies to improve the quality of the goods and services they offer. And another issue for a foreign company is the legal limitation for foreigners, since Philippines restrict owners to a maximum of 40% in business sector. One pros for foreign investors and companies, they receive government incentives for venturing or for development. Yeah. Thank you.